man's ambition to go ever further into distant space must now be curbed. Mars, our next adventure. It must leave Senna and make room for lunar exploration. The countless obstacles that increasingly distance us from exploring the red planet will have to wait for innovative solutions. And technological advances and our natural satellite, the Moon, will be of fundamental importance so that we can one day conduct new journeys with the aim of exploring other planets in our solar system. Scientists around the world are now in a race to fully unravel the lunar mysteries and all the possibilities that would enable the construction of a base to support human life. But why do we have to explore the Moon first? Firstly, because the Moon does not have an atmosphere, which would make launching rockets much easier. But the main reason is actually related to helium-3 and its fundamental role in the development of nuclear fusion. Helium-3 is the element capable of stabilizing and containing the energy produced by nuclear fusion reactors. A 100% clean energy capable of replacing all other forms of energy and, above all, favoring development of new engines capable of taking rockets to a much higher and much more efficient speed, solving problems today. Insurmountable factors such as time, fuel, and possibly exposure to solar radiation. So, let's go to the Moon, because that's where we find helium-3. But why on the dark side of the Moon? The term dark side of the Moon is actually a misrepresentation. What we call the dark side is the far side of it, which is always facing away from the Earth due to its synchronized rotation. But in fact, the dark side of the Moon does not exist, since both the visible and far sides of the Moon are exposed to the Sun's rays during their movement around the Earth. Well, firstly, because that's where the water is. Yes, the Moon has water, and without it, we would not be able to maintain a permanent team capable of mapping, exploring, and mining and extracting helium-3. So, the ideal place to build a lunar base is precisely at the south pole of the Moon, where we have already identified the highest concentration of water. In this lunar race, or should we call it lunatic, China, the USA, and India are pouring billions of dollars, seeking to build its lunar bases to support human life by mid-2030. But China is definitely ahead. In 2019, China successfully landed the Chiang'E 4 and its rover, JEEP, the U-22. While the US and India have not had the same success with their probes. In January this year, China placed a satellite into lunar orbit, which is a vital part of communication, with its new space probe, the Chiang'E 6. Successfully, Chiang'e 6 landed yesterday on the lunar surface and is already carrying out excavations to collect rocks and dust, which should be sent to Earth for more sophisticated studies. It is estimated that within 60 days these samples should already be being studied here on Earth, obviously, by Chinese scientists. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, write a comment, and don't forget to leave a like.